Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If you can all make your way as quickly as possible to your seats and we'll get underway. Thank you. Hopefully everyone knows where they are sitting. Shh, thank you. Good evening, one and all, and welcome to the 2025 Victorian Racing Awards, this year proudly presented by Pace Development Group. On behalf of Racing Victoria, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all tonight, and thank you to Racing Victoria for asking me to come along tonight. It's a great thrill to look out amongst this room. Thank you, and realise we've got a lot to celebrate tonight. Can I start our official proceedings by acknowledging the traditional owners and custodians of the land on which we meet today, the peoples of the Kulin Nation, and pay our respects to the elders past and present. Over 350 people here tonight, the best of the best. The entire industry comes together, whether it be jockeys, trainers, owners, administrators, media, literally every aspect of this great industry come together to reminisce on an incredible season. It's so fantastic to have you all here to celebrate the champions of our sport, both two-leg and also four-legged variety. It's important for events like this that we have great support and generosity from our sponsors, those at the back, because our sponsors have put tonight on, and it's great to have representatives from all of our sponsors here tonight, and extend our sincerest thanks to our presenting partner. Give them a big round of applause, Pace Development Group. And our supporting partners. It's not possible without Country Racing Victoria, Evans and Partners, Gallagher Bassett Australia, and Maddox. Give them a big round of applause, please. The Plaza Ballroom is a non-smoking building, so if you'd like to smoke or vape, make your way outside. You can try it out there, or make your way to Flinders Street Station and you pick the location for you. In your programs, a couple of important things. On the inside, details to the Wi-Fi, so that you can make sure you connect with the Wi-Fi tonight to speed things up. And also check out our official hashtag Vic Racing Awards. Entrees are about to be served. Arlo is about to entertain you. We're underway. Victorian Racing Awards. Enjoy.
You
For our winners tonight, please make your way to the stage for a quick chat, and then you'll head off to my left to the media wall for your photo shoot. Our first award for the evening heralds the significant work being undertaken to ensure our racehorses here in Victoria get the opportunity to lead happy and fulfilling lives once they have retired from the racetrack. Racing Victoria's off-the-track program is simply superb. It promotes the versatility of retired racehorses to increase post-racing demand for thoroughbreds, while also facilitating their transition into their second careers. These days, ex-racehorses can be seen in showing, in polo, eventing, dressage, show jumping, pony club, and so much more. Responsible rehoming is a shared responsibility for all of us within the industry, while the retraining process helping to ensure that the horse is best prepared for its second career. Racing Victoria's Acknowledged Retraining program supports up to 40 private training businesses at any one time. That's something we should be really, really proud of. Over the last 3 years alone, more than 2,000 horses have been retrained and rehomed by acknowledged retrainers. That deserves a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Now, our first award, and it's hard to decide amongst them all, is the Racing Victoria Acknowledged Retrainer of the Year award. So it's the only award where we're also going to acknowledge the runner-up, because that's how important it is. To present the award, please welcome Chairman of Racing Victoria, Mr. Tim Eddy is going to come forward. Give Tim a round of applause, please. This award is judged by a panel of respected representatives from across the equestrian and racing industries. The finalists this year are Louise Abbey, Jennifer Duffy, Nikki Cook, and Jade Willis. A round of applause for all, please. In runner-up, please join me in welcoming to the stage our runner-up, Louise Abbey. So a big congratulations to Lou. She actually won the award in 2023 and 2024. She takes on over 60 horses annually, including 2 for riding for the disabled, both of which were part of the Racing Victoria's Reset program, and came to Lou through RSPCA. Give Lou a huge round of applause, an incredible contributor. 2-time winner, she's a runner-up this year. And now, for the 2025 Racing Victoria Acknowledged Retrainer of the Year, please join me in congratulating our winner, Jennifer Duffy. Jen, please come over. Ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Duffy. Congratulations. Don't leave me hanging. Hey, Jen, please turn everyone to your attention to the screens. Let's recap some of the incredible work that you have done.
So I'm Jen, this is Jimmy. He races Proletariat, and I'm a Racing Victoria Acknowledged Retrainer, and I also do a lot of rehoming. So yeah, I got into retraining probably about 8 years ago officially with Racing Victoria with the off-the-track program. Previous to that, I was rehoming horses pretty much the whole time I've been in racing, having the background in eventing and show jumping, as well as working in the racing industry. I've got quite a good connection with a lot of trainers, and then also the riders outside of racing that are looking for horses. It works both ways. the racing industry, rehoming into the equestrian industry, and the equestrian riders looking for something out of the racing industry. So rehoming horses off the track, it's once they retire from racing, they obviously then need to find their second homes, and that's what I do. I find the horse, find up people looking for the horses and match up the horses with their riders. It's very important for them. It gives them a second chance in their careers. They're very versatile, very trainable. You know, there's a home for every horse. This guy here, Jimmy, he won Wandon International at 2-star level, and he stepped up to 3-star. So he's only been off the track for about 2 years now, so he's gone up the levels pretty quickly. I got this horse through his owners off the track and retrained him. He then went on to another home where the lady, she actually got pregnant, and he sat in the paddock for a while. And oh, of course, he's going to cry. Oh, stop. So I brought him home, and one of my good friends, she started riding him because I didn't have time at the moment for another horse, but we couldn't leave him there. And I think he's well and truly repaid me by what he's done now. I get a lot of joy out of seeing those horses going really well for those riders and my friends, and seeing the journey that those guys have with those horses. It gives me a lot of joy to see that.
Jen, congratulations. Come in close. Tell us about your business, and I can tell straight away how much you love the thoroughbreds.
Yeah, well, I work in racing as well, so I've been here. I was with David Bryant for 10 years. I've just moved over to Matt Laurie and Kate, so I love that. And yeah, I've been retraining as long as I've worked in racing. So.
And how do you balance that? You do a bit of pre-training, but also the retraining. How do you balance it all?
Well, my alarm goes off at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm riding track work till 9:30. I go to the pre-trainers, and then I'm doing my own horses until dark, basically.
What makes the thoroughbred so adaptable to different parts of life after?
They're just trainable. They've got a great work ethic, and yeah, just love them.
This must be a big thrill.
Yeah, definitely.
Would you like to say some thank yous?
Oh, just Racing Victoria, like without a doubt, the program, they're leading the way in rehoming horses, and they're just great. Thank you to them, basically.
Hey, Wiley, how's Treasure the Moment prepping up just while you're here?
She's going very well.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, give Jennifer Duffy a big round of applause. Well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations. She's doing incredible work, and she brings 2 decades of experience in racing and has built this incredible trust. So well done to you. What a great achievement that is. It's so satisfying to see racehorses of all abilities go on to live these incredible, fruitful careers post-racing, and reinforces the great message that a love of the horse is and always will be very much at the heart of this incredible industry. Well, let's whet the appetite from a racing point of view and turn your attention to the screen as we have a look at some of the highlights of last season. And a picture paints 1,000 words, so I don't need to say too much, but what a year it has been. To set the scene for the rest of the evening and to get the pulse racing, let's look back on some of the truly memorable moments of a great season of Victorian racing.
We are always running for the thrill of it, always pushing up the hill, searching for the thrill of it. All along we are calling out, not again, never looking down. I'm just an Laurel, what's in front of me?
2 lengths in front. This is going to be dominant. Switzerland a big winner. Pride of Jenny, Mr. Brightside, back to back. Blake Shin, take a bow from last to first, has bolted in.
Barclay squared to it. Ballarat won't be sleeping tonight. Jayla Kennedy loved that win.
They're off with the mark, Lucas Kellywood now.
And the cutting block is unbeaten. Another one. Mornington Glory from Estriella, and Mornington Glory won the Moya. Duke descent to Harry Coffey. This is your moment.
Cadagio shot the gap. Goes up to kiss the bride. Cadagio wins a cup.
Jolly Star, a length and a half, pulling clear. Jolly Star won the Newmarket. McGaw and the funnel. What a battle it's been. But McGaw drives clear. Sherguy late McGaw. Another Will's got it. Another Will. An emotional win at Woolsthorpe. Treasure the moment. It's one to savour. Treasure the moment won the Oaks. Put your hands together for the hero of junk racing. Duke of Bedford. You bloody beauty. Here's Nadal. Nadal. Bang. A big winner won the meteorite.
The 104th running of Australia's best race.
Racing in the Cox Plate, and James McDonald, a century of the very best. Thea Sistina by 7 lengths. Pride of Jenny trying to find the reserves at the 100. Pride of Jenny has run them into the night. Mr. Brightside just in front has to fight. Tom Kitten claws away and wins. Devil Knight 3/4. Tentris is going to put in a lunge again, but missed this time. Ready to go, and they're racing. Zardozi grabbed by Knight's Choice and Warp Speed coming at him. Knight's Choice, Warp Speed, they hit the line. Knight's Choice, I reckon, one from Warp Speed and a photo.
Absolutely brilliant. Is it just me? A round of applause. How lucky we are to have great race callers, and we are so privileged, and he's in the room tonight. The soundtrack of Victorian racing, the soundtrack of world racing. Matt Hill's with us tonight. Well done, Matty, an unbelievable season. And a huge thank you to Channel 7 and also Racing.com for all the packages they've put together. It's great to have Chris Jones and Joel Starcevich from 7 here. Andy Hode, welcome to Racing.com. You and Grant Hicks and your team do an amazing job. Give them, please, a big round of applause. Thank you for everything you're doing to showcase our great sport. So our next award is the Victorian Jockeys Association Rising Star. To present this award, please welcome last year's winner, the very popular Jayla Kennedy is going to join us. So the Rising Star is a peer-voted award presented to the jockey who has demonstrated the most improvement throughout the course of the season and has been identified as one to watch in the future. And this is voted by the jockeys as Jayla makes her way up to hand the baton over to, it gives me great pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to announce the 2025 Rising Star winner, Logan Bates. Ladies and gentlemen, Logan Bates. This one must mean a lot to you because it's voted by your peers. You are the Rising Star jockey. That must mean a lot.
Yeah, it does. And I'd just like to start by thanking everyone that supported me throughout the season. It's been a whirlwind and it's been hard to keep up with. It's been a bit of a blur, but I've got many people to thank. Firstly, my peers who voted, and all the trainers, the owners, my support network, mum, dad, Cindy, manager Philip Roos, my partner Mackenzie. It's awesome to grab this award, and I do it all for them.
You're literally born and bred into this industry. When mum and dad are jockeys, is it a given that you are?
No, it wasn't probably my first thought when I was a kid. I played around.
Well, you didn't play around, did you, brother?
Well, yeah, not in that sense. No, all three codes of racing. Worked greyhounds for 4 years, drove trotters for a couple of years unprofessionally, just behind the scenes. And once I flicked over on 18 and seen the weight was still good, it was silly not to move over here and give it a crack. And it's been amazing to see where I am now.
So you ruled out being an All Black?
Yeah, that was pretty soon. Yeah.
Tell us the unique situation, and you showcase it for us on Channel 7 today. Your mum's still riding and she's getting close to 1,000 winners in New Zealand. That would be unique if you could ride in a race against your mum.
Yeah, it would be awesome. I was trying to get her over, through the winter months, but I'd be more than happy to go over there at some point and ride against her, especially when she's getting close to the 1,000, and I'd love to be there on that day.
What about their mentors here in Racing Victoria? Do a great job, whether it be Darren Gouchy, I think Alfie Matthews is here tonight. How important have they been in your development?
They've been a massive part of it all. They're two people that you can always bounce off, and they're only a phone call, or they're there at the races to help you and go over your races right then and there to allow you to reset and go on to the next one. So, they've been a massive part of the program.
I've got some homework for you. Have a look at the previous winners of Rising Stars. They go on to great things. What's your goal this season coming up?
Just mainly ride consistently. I'm not a massive goal setter. I just go out there and try and ride every horse as best as possible. look, going into the season, I wouldn't mind having a crack at a Metro Premiership for the apprentices, being my first full season in the Metro. But yeah, I'll just keep my head down and keep worrying about what's coming next.
It's interesting you mentioned the Metro Premiership, but you did win the Victorian Apprentice Premiership. That was obviously something that you were striving for.
Yeah, it was good. It was, look, my goal was probably only ride 50 this season, try double what I did on my first season, and I was fortunate enough just to, hit a bit of a purple patch at the start of the year, and it just kept rolling through, and I was lucky enough to take out the state premiership, and it was a competitive, bunch of apprentices, and we all know all the seniors are very competitive also, and it was just great to take that out too.
What's it like in the jockeys' room? It's a bit of a changing of the guard. No more Damien Oliver. Craig Williams is still there. What's it like? Have they warmly embraced you in there? Give us some insight.
Look, everyone respects each other, and we all help each other and bounce off and all want to improve. So, it's been good little shift into the room.
Mate, congratulations. You've got a lot to be proud of. Well done. And also, because you've won the Victorian Apprentice Jockey Premiership, we have that here for you as well to present to you. So you go home with 2 tonight, mate. Well done.
Beautiful. Thanks, Richard.
There he is. He's a talented young man. His name is Logan Bates. 79 winners across Victoria, up from 25 in his first season, and I love that it's peer voted, like the next award is, which is the VJA Damien Oliver Most Valuable Jockey Award. Unfortunately, Ollie's interstate tonight. He sends his apologies for missing the honour of presenting this award. Please welcome to present on his behalf the Chief Executive Officer of the Victorian Jockeys Association in Matty Hyland to talk all about this peer voted award. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Hyland's going to come and join us. In fact, Matty, come over just very quickly. Great to see you, mate. How important these awards are. This was, brought into this night a few years ago. How important for the jockeys that it's peer voted?
Oh, look, I think any award that's peer voted speaks for itself, and I don't think there's any higher accolade than your colleagues who've got the best seat in the house voting for you. So I think anyone would love that award.
He's a quality young rider, as Logan Bates. We're in good hands as a rising star, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to finding out this. Please, Ollie certainly passed on his disappointment not being able to be with us tonight, but it's a great naming of this award. It's the perfect name, isn't it?
Well, he's the GOAT, and, it is disappointing he couldn't be here, but he wanted to be here, but he's got other commitments. But, look, it's great that we can honour Ollie and what he's done for the racing industry for, I don't even know how long, 40 years or whatever it is. But, I think any jockey we're blessed with so much talent in the jockeys room in Victoria, and anyone that wins this award, I think they'd be honoured.
Good on you, Matty. Thanks for being with us tonight. So Matt Hyland will present the award. And the winner of the VJA, Damien Oliver, Most Valuable Jockey for the second year running, is Damien Lane. Now, as you can tell, it is not Damien Lane, who is a late scratching due to Charlie being unwell. So his manager, Dean Hawkes, is going to come forward and have a chat. Dean Hawkes representing Damien Lane, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, mate.
Disappointing for Frosty. He rode today and rode a really promising future group horse, I think, but I think Charlie's under the weather and he had to pull out tonight.
Yeah, Charlie's not 100% right, and the 2050 Premiership winner's not right yet, so Damien's at home with him.
8 Group 1s across Australia, and when you think about it, Turnbull Stakes, Caulfield Guineas, VRC Oaks, you come back in the autumn, you win a Newmarket, you go to Sydney, you win the Slipper, you win the Vinery and the ATC Oaks and the ATC Derby. He is quite the jockey, isn't he?
And he won one in Japan and in Hong Kong as well.
I was getting to that. I was just about to lean into internationally as well, Dean. What's he like to manage?
Pretty good. We haven't really had many arguments. I'm lucky I've got 2 jockeys to look after and they're both very good.
Who's the other one?
Mr. Harry Coffey.
He'd be a lot nicer to look after, wouldn't he?
I've got to keep him in line sometimes.
Oh, do you? Frosty, no doubt, has people that he'd like to thank. Who in particular? He actually said to me he wanted to thank you. So I'll get that out of the way. Dean, thanks for your great support. Who else?
Firstly, thanks to all the other jockeys that have voted for him. It's a special award to win. It means the jockeys that are around him obviously appreciate him and his abilities and what he does in the jockeys room. And he also supports them a lot outside of the jockeys room. Being a member of the VJA committee, he bats for a lot of things for the boys and girls, obviously, and he's very passionate about doing that.
Yeah, he's an incredible advocate for the sport, and a big spring awaits for Frosty.
Yeah, hopefully. We've got Treasure of the Moment sitting in the background and a couple of other little sneakies there. So obviously that filly won today. She's quite smart. So.
And a nice association with Chris Waller that he's developed over the years as well, and you have as well.
Yeah, we made a little trip to Sydney on Thursday to ride a couple for Chris. So depends on where they go, but yeah, looking forward to something.
Just in case he's watching tonight, the influence of Bonnie, his wife, has that changed Damien Lane at all?
Yeah, he's got really quiet now.
Really? He was rowdy, was he?
No, he wasn't. No, he's a real home person. He loves Bonnie and loves Charlie, and he's a bit of a homebody now.
Well, he's an incredible jockey. You should be really proud of him, mate. You've done some great work with him, so well done.
Thank you.
There he is, Dean Hawkes, representing Damien Lane, our most valuable jockey. And of course, our premierships are well known. We celebrated them at the end of the season, the end of July, but tonight gives us an opportunity to celebrate their great achievements of the individuals that have had such a successful year for them as athletes and for us as fans. So our next award is well known. It's the Metropolitan Apprentice Premiership, and didn't that go right down to the wire? To present the award, let's welcome 2023-24 Metropolitan Apprentice Premiership winner. In the incredible Celine Gaudray is going to join us to present this award. Back from what looked to be an absolutely superb holiday for Celine and also for Ethan. So we're in good hands to present this award. Celine will come and join me now. And looks absolutely superb. Celine, thank you for coming along. It gives me great pleasure to welcome our winner to the stage, Tom Preble. Audrey, that has set the bar very high. Have you ever been presented a trophy with a dance move like that, Tom?
No, definitely not. No way.
Congratulations, 24 winners, 48 minor placings, 14th in the premiership, and you and Jayla really battled it out. Take us through the last few weeks building up to this title, mate.
Yeah, look, honestly, the last few weeks I probably couldn't ride a winner, so I was hoping that Jayla couldn't either, but full credit to her. It was very close, and she's very deserving of the award as well, so I just want to give a special mention to her.
Yeah, well done to Jayla Kennedy. A big round of applause, please, for Jayla. When you have a famous surname, is that a leg up or is it a curse? How did you assess it as a young man growing up?
Depends who you ask. A lot of the trainers probably aren't too keen to put me on with how Dad might have given them probably a spray once he got one of their horses. But very fortunate to have Patrick and Michelle as well, obviously being my auntie and uncle. They're probably helping me as well, giving me opportunities. You are literally, like Logan, literally born into the racing industry. But you weren't necessarily going to do this? No, exact same story as Logan, really. It wasn't until I was 18 down at Jess and Payton's, and I'd love to give them a shout out here. They're obviously here today for helping me and advancing my career. I didn't really have any kind of interest in it until I come back to Australia. And then once you say, hey, I want to be a jockey, Dad help you out from there, and Mum? Yeah, definitely. Both Dad and Mum. They're pretty standoffish, unless I went to go and ask. But they're good now.
Yeah, I could imagine that they don't want to jump over that line, do they? That you have to ask them for some sort of advice, or does Brett in particular just jump in?
Nah, Dad definitely won't. He knows that if he tries to, my phone goes on Do Not Disturb and he just doesn't get answered. So he waits till I ask, that's for sure.
Anyone in particular you'd like to thank?
Obviously, Patrick and Michelle, Liam Pryor, my manager, and all the apprentice group as well for kind of kicking me on and making me want to kind of pursue this.
And your first stakes win, is that the highlight of the season?
Oh, 100%. And obviously, being able to ride horses such as Jimmy the Bear, Splashback for Graham Begg, and so on.
Who are you looking forward to this season? And have you set any goals in particular? Are you a goal sort of guy?
No, definitely not. Probably just want to get through the season, hopefully injury-free, and just continue probably to try out Ride My Claim.
Congratulations, mate. I think racing's in very safe hands with this quality young man. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Well done. His name is Tom Preble. Remember that name. And Celine Gaudray, that is the best presentation of a trophy we've ever had. So the bar is lifted nice and high. A big round of applause for Tom and also Celine. Thank you. Now, our next awards are the Victorian Jockey Premiership and the Metropolitan Jockey Premiership, where we present the Roy Higgins Medal. To present these awards, please welcome a jockey at Metro level who's won more wins in a season than anyone else. The incredible talent that is Jamie Mellum's going to join us. Big round of applause. So Roy Higgins, hey, what a name. He won the Metro Jockey Premiership 11 times between 65 and 78. He went on to become an inaugural inductee into the Australian Racing Hall of Fame in 2001. Not only that, he was a two-time winner of our great race, the Melbourne Cup. And following an incredible season on the track, taking out the Victorian and the Victorian Metro Jockey Premierships, please welcome Blake Shin. A second Roy Higgins medal for Blake. His first was in 2022-23. Ladies and gentlemen, Blake Shin. Well done, mate. Thank you. Well, Blake, you're injured. Craig Williams started riding winners and everyone was saying, hang on. It's a chance for Willow to get another premiership. What happened? How did you quickly come back from injury?
Well, the heel actually got better, yeah, there were a few worrying moments there, but look, we just focused on the recovery and the heel got better and, yeah, we made that decision to come back.
It must mean a lot when the name Roy Higgins is on any medal in racing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great honour to win this award. Obviously, Roy Higgins was a legendary jockey here in Melbourne and in Australia, and you know, to receive this award, it's the pinnacle for any jockey riding in Melbourne.
How do you view your season? You're a harsh critic. You work so hard on your craft. How did you rate it?
Look, it was overall really good. Yeah, look, to win the Metropolitan Premiership and the overall, I would say that's pretty satisfying. Would have liked a few more Group 1s, but hopefully we can do that next season.
Talking about a Group 1, you're sitting last on Antino in a Toorak and then you say, let's go, boy. And then you change the race and it was absolutely breathtaking to watch. That must have been awesome to ride.
Yeah, that was pretty special. Obviously, Antino's was the best horse I've ridden throughout this season. He's an interesting horse. He's got a massive engine, but he doesn't begin that well, and he makes it, you know, he makes the job not that easy for his rider. But once you get to understand him and know that you can make a long sustained run on him, you can trust that. And you know, we waited for that opportunity to present in the Toorak, and it was a difficult day that, because it was a leaders track and sort of they overdid it. It was race 10, I think, and yeah, there was just a lot of speed, and the timing was right and it just worked out, and he showed what he can do.
Your work ethic is absolutely incredible, mate. We all admire you greatly. Congratulations on the premiership.
Thank you. Cheers.
There he is, Blake Shin. Well done to Blake. So 74 Metro wins, an impeccable strike rate of 18.2%. Thank you to Jamie Mellum as well for presenting the award. His overall strike rate of 23% across the state was even more impressive, and he finished 20 clear of Daniel Stackhouse with 146 wins. And well done to Stacky, a great season as well. And now to our trainers. We now have the Metropolitan Trainers Premiership, where the winner receives the Fred Hoysted Medal. To present this award, please welcome, I believe we're going to try, because we know who it is, so we thought we'd try to ask one of the jockeys who's ridden so many of his Group 1s throughout the season. What about we convince Ethan Brown to make his way up to present this award? Ethan Brown to come forward. Fred Hoysted won the Melbourne Trainers Premiership an incredible 17 times between 1933 and 58, and he's in Australian Racing Hall of Fame. Please welcome our Metropolitan Training Premiership winner with an incredible 113 Vic Metro wins and prize money haul of over $25 million. The winner of the Fred Hoysted Medal, Mr. Kieran Maher. Ladies and gentlemen, Kieran Maher. What a great season. It must mean a lot receiving it from Brownie too, who was such a key part of your success.
Yeah, Brownie was a massive part of it. He's had a phenomenal season, and I was just saying, hopefully we can do it again.
Certainly. What a great season. You'd be really proud of it. The numbers I read out, 113 Vic Metro wins. You think about 6 Group 1s in Victoria, but 10 Group 1s around Australia. You'd be thrilled with it.
Yeah, absolutely thrilled. Just can't thank, my family first. We have a big operation, and Alice and Eliza. Eliza's a bit crook tonight, actually, but and they can't be here. But big thank you to them. I know there's a lot of sacrifice, and they've got to be very they're just great support, and I can't thank them enough. And with the rest of my family, the training team, Jack and Nikki are here tonight, so a big thank you to them. My brother, he's now training on his own in the Gold Coast, but he was with us for a very long time, and I'd like to thank him as well.
When you think about, you also train the most winners nationally, so this is an incredible organisation. What drives you? How do you keep the passion for this sport?
Well, the racing, it's a way of life, really, and I'm very competitive, and I just love the, once you get to a scale, I love the, getting people to use their initiative, trying to, get them to use their brain and not, rather than tell them what to do, get them to understand what they're doing, and I think people get a lot of job satisfaction out of that, and a lot of passion, and that's what I love. We have a lot of locations, but the culture and the passion and seeing people get that reaction. I certainly, I'm just as passionate about trying to get the maiden the 6-start maidener to win as a Group 1 horse. And, you know, that ecstasy that you see on owners' faces, that never gets old either.
It's absolutely brilliant. 5 years in a row, so you're 12 behind Fred Hoysted. You're charging at him, 5 in a row. Is there one moment? I mean, when you win a Caulfield Cup, you think that's going to be the moment, but you had so many highs. What was the moment of the season?
Well, I suppose on one day I think we won an Everest and the Caulfield Cup, but Harry, you know, we've worked together on and off for a long time, and I was actually trying to convince Mickey D to ride Duke de Sessa, and Harry said, no, I'll do it. And I said, no, you can't ride that way. And he's like, no, I actually enjoy losing it when I've got a reason to lose it. And I was like, that's a load of shit. But he's, you know, it was an absolute brilliant ride. You know, took off early and was very confident, and I was just so thrilled for him. So that was a pretty special moment, and any one of Brownie's victories was pretty good. And my mate Steve Pateman, he's just a marvel. I don't know how many awards he's won and how many jumps races, but it must be up there with all time.
It certainly is, hasn't he? 9 times he's been a Tommy Corrigan medalist, so he's extremely talented. Congratulations, Kieran. You've got so much to be proud of. Well done.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Well done. Brilliant stuff. So there he is, Kieran Maher, for the 5th consecutive year. The Victorian Training Premiership, and it wasn't Kieran Maher presenting this award. Please welcome the CEO of the Australian Trainers Association, Stephen Bell, is going to come forward to present this award. Congratulations to Lindsay Park Racing. It's great to have Ben and Will Hayes are joining us tonight. Give them a big round of applause. Come forward, please, Will and Ben. Congratulate 240 winners. So you win by 16 over the juggernaut that is Kieran Maher. I'll start with you, Ben. What a great achievement for you and your brothers.
We're just really proud. Every year we've wanted to improve, and we're really gaining momentum now. And to get the results, it's a big team behind us. We've got a family, we've got all our team, all the hard workers, and our owners and everything, and it's a wild ride. Askell up here receiving this award 5 years ago, we would have had a laugh. So very excited to get it, and really looking forward to it. Hopefully continuing the success.
It is quite a juggernaut, Will. Great to see you. Congratulations. You were the newest member of the team. I think everyone's fascinated about how brothers all work in together. Give us some insight, mate.
Yeah, unprofessionally.
Right.
In a word, yeah. No, we have very robust and honest discussions, but I think it's something that we like. 3 heads are better than 1. We really think through everything that we do and have to prove any gut feel ideas that we might have, so it stands us in good stead.
Now, Ben, I'm concerned that Will's still got time to go and get 20 possessions for Carlton in the VFL. You're not working him hard enough.
40.
Oh, 40 was it? No, I thought it was only 20, my friend. How does he do it? How does he balance it all?
Will's, he comes from the professional playing in the AFL, and they're very structured, so he's very good at planning his time, and luckily there's 3 of us, Richie, so he can organise a Saturday or Sunday off to go play football, because JD and I unfortunately retired.
Yeah.
We're not much... We didn't quite make the AFL level.
You're not quite as good as he is, mate. He was absolutely exceptional. Hey, tell us quickly, how's Mr. B, Mr. Brightside?
No, he's going very well. He did a little bit of striding work this morning out of his trial, and he's full steam ahead to have a second more serious hit out next Friday.
and the family's growing, Ben. We look with great excitement to you and Grace's arrival. Not far away, mate. Congratulations.
Yeah, we're due in early October, and we've got the first girl of the Hayes.
Right.
Yes, so I think everyone's very excited, and it's a busy time of year, but I think we'll be all right, and we're really looking forward to it.
It's a great premiership, but you're at the front. Give some thank yous to people behind you who have supported you.
Look, I think most importantly is the family. Wouldn't be able to do it with my sister Sophie, Gareth. I won't start naming names because I'll forget someone, but our assistant trainers, everyone behind us. If that didn't happen and we didn't have the support, we wouldn't be where we are here. Our owners, we've been very fortunate. We've been building every year, and particularly towards the back end of the year, we got some great support from the Ballymore stable, the late Mike Maroney. They gave us the majority of their horses, and just recently with Godolphin as well. So we really feel we're getting some nice momentum, and we'll hopefully try and improve on this year, and hopefully, try push to be better.
Congratulations, you really deserve it. Well done.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Will and Ben Hayes, and of course JD, part of that incredible trio. So 240 winners at a strike rate of 16. Now, ladies and gentlemen, off the track, it has been a particularly tough year for the racing industry. We said goodbye to too many cherished members of our wonderful community, both people and horses who have left an incredible mark on the sport that we love. To help us honour their memory, I'd like to invite Liana to join us. Let's take a moment to reflect, remember, and pay tribute. Thank you so much, Liana. Group 1 performers gone but never ever forgotten. Please enjoy your main course. We'll be back shortly. The chairman of Racing Victoria is here, Tim Eddy. You're looking outstanding.
Never.
I've got a gate crash. Sorry to interrupt, Aaron Morrison. Celeste has absolutely nailed your outfit tonight. You're looking scrumptious.
I think I've nearly busted a button though, mate.
I am dressed by Dressire AU, our brilliant stylist Nikki, in a Leo Lynn number. What we're not focusing on is the dreadful job I did with my fake tan on my hands last night. Between the
Oh, the fingers.
fingers. It's a tough spot, and you'd think I'd be well versed in it by now, but apparently I'm not.
No, there was some very ordinary scenes in the middle car park at Moonee Valley cobbling this together. I was wandering around in my boxer shorts at one stage after the last, so no one wanted to see that.
Beautiful to see Mark and Elisa. There is no show without you two.
No on the invite, and she rings up and says yes, so I go rule.
If Oakley comes over and says, Mum and Dad, hey, I'm thinking about being a jockey, you say...
Find something else, please.
Bow tie or no bow tie? What did you think? Were you umming and ahhing or you went the long tie?
No, I wasn't umming and ahhing. I prefer a tie. I like the... I like wearing a tie. I prefer that one.
You reckon old fossils like me are wearing the bow ties? Don't say a word.
I'll leave that to you, mate.
Mate, what did you think of the jump season? How do you summarise it all? Oh, no worries, Paddy. Just jump in the way, mate. You've got a lot to be proud of for the last season, not just as a trainer, but also with a microphone in your hand. Bloody well done.
Thank you, and I'm excited for the next season to come.
Shane and Lauren Jackson are here. Loz, how are you?
Hi.
So good to see you. Jacko, how did you get her? Look at you.
She's a lucky girl, isn't she?
Not really. Not really, Lauren.
Not really, no.
Neil Wilson, chairman of the VRC, you've done yourself a mischief. What happened?
I know, I had a bit of a fall, Jason, but I'm getting better. I'm on the road to recovery.
What did you do?
Broke my fibula.
And once again, you've continued the record of being the best dressed man in racing. Daniel Stackhouse, Steve Pateman, come in here. Oh, hello. The night's picked up. Come over here, Tatum Bull. Last year, you were doing this exact role. I didn't get to see the final cut. What did you do that I had to get it again?
Oh, actually, I probably asked maybe some inappropriate questions, but look, I think you do it better anyway. I get to have fun, so.
Oh, we're going to wrap this up, and this is going to be a bit weird. I'm going to have to throw back to myself, but I think if I want someone to have the last word, I reckon it's this guy. John Kanga.
G'day, mate. How are you?
What a great night. What a great season we've had. Not many people had heard of you 12 months ago. By gee, we have now, brother. Things good. Okay, let's get into some awards. It's now time for the Colin Alderson Rising Star Award, which is proudly presented by Maddox. This award was introduced in 2015 to recognise an emerging talent in the Victorian training ranks. The Rising Star acknowledges a trainer aged 40 or under, whose career is on an upward trajectory, who has performed with distinction, thank you, over the past 12 months. It's named in honour of Colin Alderson, who trained 11 Group 1 winners. He served on the Australian Trainers Association for over 20 years, a great character and an incredible contributor, instrumental in the development of the Cranbourne Training Centre. In 2016, he was awarded the Medal of the Order of Australia for his contributions to the racing industry. So this award would mean a lot to the Alderson family. To present the award, please welcome Colin's daughter and Cranbourne trainer, Cindy Alderson's going to come forward. Give her a round of applause. So the voting is determined by a selection panel represented by Racing Victoria, the Australian Trainers Association, and selected racing media, with eligible Victorian trainers judged on their performances anywhere in the world. It gives me great pleasure to announce our 2025 Colin Alderson Rising Star Award winner is Gavin Bedgegood. Bedgie, congratulations. Turn your attention to the screen as we relive some of the great moments of Bedgie's season.
Gavin Bedgegood credits Robbie Lang for giving him the insight and impetus to pursue a training career, and it is perhaps the lateral thinking he required from his late mentor that has helped the former jumps jockey make his mark in Victoria's ultra-competitive ranks. An ability to think outside the square and revive the fortunes of horses that had perhaps lost their way has been crucial to Bedgegood's success since he took the plunge and went out on his own in late 2017. Having trained 5 black-type winners across the first 7 years of his career, Bedgegood more than doubled his stakes tally during a breakout season, which was headlined by Group 1 glory for his gallant speedster Mornington Glory. Fresh out of retirement when he arrived at Bedgegood's Cranbourne stables, Mornington Glory has excelled under his care, much to the delight of an ownership group which includes AFL Premiership winners Shane Crawford and Brett Ratton. Mornington Glory sizzled around the valley early in the season, scoring a hat-trick of 1,000-metre wins, culminating with his triumph in the Group 1 Moir Stakes.
Mornington Glory from Estriella, still Mornington Glory, and Mornington Glory won the Moir.
The victory rubber-stamped Bedgegood's growing reputation as a horseman of note, and his talents were on further display throughout the season, with feature race success all the way up to the 2-mile journey of the Sandown Cup with Diwali.
Diwali, 100 metres to go, draws clear of Flourish Eyes and True Marvel, and it's Diwali.
Bedgegood finished the season with a career-high 62 winners at a rate of 15.7% and joins an illustrious honour roll as a winner of the Colin Alderson Rising Star Award.
Come in close, Bedgie. Mitch Friedman's here, Matty Raymond, Clayton Douglas, previous winners of this award. Congratulations, mate. What was that like, winning a Group 1 with Mornington Glory?
No, it was great. It was great to win it with that horse. He had been very good to us throughout the year, and it was great to win it for those owners who had supported me throughout the season too.
It's easy. Everyone refers to you as a great horseman, though, but then actually becoming a businessman to run your own business as a trainer, has that been the hardest thing?
Yeah, I've had to sort of adapt along the way, I suppose. 7 years ago, we started out with one horse that we owned ourselves, and it's just sort of built from there. So I've got a great team behind me, Mandy, who looks after our accounts, and I've just got good help.
And changing the nature of your business in many ways. If I had a horse that was either limited or broken down, I'd give it to you and you'd workshop it and make sure it came up. But now you're trying to grow your business, no doubt, in other areas.
Yeah, definitely. We've sort of, I suppose, been a bit more active at the sales and things like that. So, look, it's been a good tag to get along the way because it's helped us build our stable. But yeah, I love the tried horses, but I don't want that to be my tag forever either.
No, that's fair enough. Who are some of the people that have helped you along the way?
Oh, first off, my partner Karen. She's there every morning. She straps 90% of our runners at the races. She's there through the good times and the bad times. I've got a great group of staff. Yeah, just plenty of support owners. It's been good. Come close so make sure people at the back can hear, mate.
Robbie Lang, what sort of influence did Robbie have in your life?
Yeah, plenty. I rode track work for Robbie for 13 years. He was great support to me as a jumping jockey, but also as a mentor. As I sort of started to move into training racehorses, and he was always there to give advice or just help you along the way, really.
Can you remember your first winner?
As a trainer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was at Alexandra Picnics, and I remember watching Winks win the Cox Plate driving home for the Black Spur, so no, it's been good. 28th
of October 2017, Winks wins her 4th Cox Plate and you win your very first race at the Alexandra Picnics. You've come a long way. You've been known as a brilliant jockey. Is that important for you as a jumps jockey? You won a Grand Annual on Bannistrand, we remember that. Having those skills, is that important for you as a trainer?
I think so. It's good to be able to sort of, if a rider isn't happy with one, you can get on and have a feel yourself, and you can then relay that to your vet or your farrier, or when you're trying to give someone instructions on a horse, I suppose you can relate to what they're giving you, or yeah, it does help for sure.
I think everyone in Racing Victoria, it was unanimous, said straight away, Gavin Bedgood's great season needs to be rewarded. Congratulations, mate.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Gavin Bedgood is the Colin Alderson Rising Star winner. It's great to have Mitch Freedman and Clayton Douglas and also Matty Raymond here as well. It's now time to present the 2024-25 Victorian Racehorse of the Year, proudly presented by Evans and Partners. And this award recognises the best performance by a horse on Victorian tracks, regardless of where they are trained or reside. Votes are lodged by members of the racing media and a panel of industry representatives. To present this award, please join me in welcoming Victoria's Minister for Racing, the Honourable Anthony Carbines. Thank you, Minister, for your great support of racing. Let's have a look at our top 3 finalists.
Mr. Brightside. Mr. Brightside's body of work in the 24-25 season paints a picture of an equine warrior who remains at the peak of his powers and popularity. 8 starts at Group 1 level in Victoria for 3 wins and 4 runner-up finishes was a demonstration of his consistency and brilliance for the team at Lindsay Park.
Mr. Brightside hits the front from Ancino's Demi Magnetica. Mr. Brightside, Mr. B's back. Mr. Brightside's won it.
Victories in the Futurity Stakes, Champions Mile and Mackay Diva Stakes carried his tally of elite level wins to 9 and his prize money haul passed the $17 million mark. Mr. B is an old marvel who, like a fine wine, continues to get better with age. Treasure the moment. Whilst Geelong has been active acquiring top horses, it was a humble homebred that provided some of their biggest thrills of the season. From the time Treasure the Moment entered Matt Laurie's stables, the Mornington horseman knew he had something special, and she hasn't disappointed. The filly blazed a trail through the Spring Racing Carnival, backing up her stylish win in the Wakeful Stakes and an equally effortless victory in the VRC Oaks.
Treasure the Moment, 100 metres to go, a length and 3/4, Powers of Opal won't get there. Treasure the Moment, it's one to savour. Treasure the Moment won the Oaks.
She stretched her record to an impressive 6 consecutive victories on Victorian soil when she coasted home in the CUNY Stakes on Super Saturday. Via Sistina. Via Sistina arrived in Victoria with a big reputation and price tag, but a heavy track at Flemington proved to be her kryptonite at her local debut in the Mackay Diva Stakes. History will show it was her only blemish in Victoria for the season, racing away thereafter with a hat-trick of Group 1 victories for Chris Waller and Yulong. After a hard-fought win in the Turnbull Stakes, her chances of Cox Plate glory looked shot after a track work mishap, but she bounced back to score a record-breaking triumph at the Valley.
But Via Sistina storms away with 150 to go. She's 5 lengths in front. It's going to be a cut-weight round, and James McDonald, a century of the very best.
She then put a full stop on a memorable Victorian campaign and spectacular Melbourne Cup Carnival with a dominant victory in the Champion Stakes at Flemington.
Three very worthy finalists. And the winner of the 2024-25 Victorian Racehorse of the Year is Via Sistina. And please welcome to the stage from Yulong, Jun Zheng. Jun, congratulations to everyone at Yulong. 2 out of the 3 finalists. You've got this incredible mare, Via Sistina, and then you've got the talented filly on the way up. It's congratulations to you and the entire farm.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, she's very special filly. Yeah.
What was going through your mind when James had that little track mishap leading into the Cox Plate? Tell us about it.
I just feel this is a very incredible moment because obviously she done very great job and break the track record. And she's flying home, so this is the most exciting part.
Yeah.
And we already celebrated before he hit the line.
Wins by 7 lengths and breaks Winx's track record. Chris Waller's watching the live stream. It's important to have a champion trainer like Chris looking after your mare?
Yeah, this is very important. It's everybody, everyone care for her. It's just a part of this journey, and we can't get this point without their support.
Anyone else you'd like to thank on this great award?
Yes, I do. Like I want to thank especially the trainer and the jockey, and all the Yulong's family's member, and everyone's hand to support her behind the scenes. And also thanks for Mr. Zhang, and he bring this special filly back to Australia to give us a big surprise. I would say, yeah.
We love that he brought her to Australia and many more to come. Congratulations, a wonderful achievement. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jordan. A Cox Plate demolition by 8 lengths. So she won the Turnbull, the Cox Plate and the Champion Stakes. Simply superb. Chris Waller sent a message through watching the live stream. Chris, congratulations on the great work that you were able to do with your very special mare, and we look forward to seeing her back. Our next award is the Tommy Corrigan Medal, proudly presented by Country Racing Victoria. Thank you. To present this award, please welcome 2-time winner of the Tommy Corrigan Medal, John Allen, Chairman of the CRV, and Chaz Armitage, who are going to come forward. So Tommy Corrigan, hey, born in Ireland in 1854, he arrived to Victoria with his parents at 10 years of age and later would be regarded as one of Australia's greatest ever jumps jockeys. Outstanding career on the flat and over the jumps included 788 race starts, 238 wins. He was inducted into the Australian Racing Hall of Fame. Thank you. Now this medal is voted on by the stewards. It's presented to Victoria's premier jumps jockey. Votes are allocated on a 2-1 basis for the best rides at each jumps meeting. It's great to have John Allen here, who's a 2-time winner. 2-time winner Shane Jackson's in the room as well. 2018 winner in Martin Kelly. 1997 winner in Adrian Garraway. They are here. They are Tommy Corrigan medalists, and it gives me great pleasure to announce for the 10th time in his stellar career, our Tommy Corrigan medalist, Steve Pateman. Wow, Steve, 10. It's unbelievable. What keeps driving you for success, mate?
Oh, it's handy when one of your best mates is the best trainer in the world and used to be a jumps jockey. No, but look, just obviously love it, and yeah, just very grateful.
You've overcome a lot this time, though, haven't you? Injuries and then time out. Does this one mean a bit more than some of the others?
Absolutely, yeah. You've hit the nail on the head there. With my time out, I wasn't much chop. Tried being a garbo, tried doing landscaping, no good. Anyway, the whole time I couldn't wait to get back, and I just love doing what I do.
How did you go emotionally during that time, mate? A tough time for you.
I was lucky I had my wife, who I'd like to dedicate this to, Jess. She's the new chief trainer, and she's sacked me a few times, but luckily I can ride work okay. And she's just, it says a lot for our marriage that we work together. We went through that time off together, and I'm very grateful for
And
Jess.
you're still together,
yeah.
which is incredible, because you've had to overcome so much, as I touched on. You just needed a special horse. And he was waiting for you again, Stern Idol. Just how good is he?
He's absolute weapon, the big Frenchman. Yeah, look, it's just, what can I say? Yeah, very, very grateful for the yeah.
You've mentioned Jess and you've mentioned Kieran. Anyone else you'd like to thank for 10 big Tommy Corrigans?
Oh, just look, the AJRA, they work tirelessly, and all my fellow jumping boys are absolute best crew for a long time now, the best crew. And very special to have Adrian Galway on the table there tonight. There's some amazing horsemen and women in this room, but he's right up there, I can tell you. So, no, very grateful. Thank you.
Mate, a huge round of applause. The one and only Steve Pateman, 10-time Tommy Corrigan medalist. Well done, Steve.
Thank you.
What a star. 18 winners over the jumps for the season. Stern Idol won a Crisp, a Moss Trooper and a Thackeray. The Mighty Spa, the Two Rivers, the Bill Roycroft out at Casterton over those incredible live hedges. And it's great to have Steve. Thank you to John and Chaz as well. So the most outstanding training performance. So this next award celebrates the outstanding feats of some of our premier trainers. The most outstanding training performance award is presented by Gallagher Bassett, Australia. And it goes to a Victorian licensed trainer who has demonstrated excellence in their craft throughout the 24-25 season. It can be for an individual performance or a collection of performances, both within Victoria but also interstate. Now, to present this award, it was won last year by the Friedman team with their great work with Without a Fight. They can't be with us tonight, but Mark Zara's with us, who was the jockey of the Mighty Without a Fight. So we'll get Mark Zara to come forward to present this award for the most outstanding training performance. Votes for this award are lodged by members of the racing media, race callers, and a panel of industry representatives. Let's now see which trainers are in contention for this prestigious award.
Andrew Bobbin had an unconventional entry to the training ranks, but since taking out his licence 5 years ago, he has forged a reputation for getting the very best out of horses in his care. The former NRL player and CNN cameraman celebrated a career highlight at Warrnambool's May Carnival when preparing Duke of Bedford to complete the Briley Grand Annual Steeplechase Double. Bobbin's heavy sand training facilities played a key role in building Duke of Bedford's endless reserves of stamina, which carried the jumper to a pair of dashing all-the-way feature race victories. The seemingly ageless Mr. Brightside showed he had lost none of his killer instinct with another stellar season, and his uncanny knack of fronting up in the country's biggest races is testament to the brilliance of his trainers Ben, Will and JD Hayes. Unlike the Hayes brothers, Mr. Brightside's father is far from famous, but after taking his tally of Group 1 wins to 9, the son of Bullbars continued to demonstrate that an iron will to win is a far more valuable trait than an impeccable pedigree. For the fourth consecutive season, Mr. Brightside faced the starter no less than 10 times, and his astonishing consistency again delivered Group 1 success in spring and autumn. Matt Laurie treasured every moment of the season as his phenomenal filly asserted her dominance in the country's 3-year-old staying ranks and put the Mornington trainer's name up in lights. Her 5-star spring campaign culminated in an effortless victory in the VRC Oaks under Damien Lane. And after a brief spell, the pair picked up where they left off with back-to-back Group 2 wins in the Angus Armanasco Stakes and Cooney Stakes. The Yulong homebred then extended her incredible winning streak to 8 with dual Group 1 successes in Sydney, where she became the first filly in 19 years to complete the VRC and ATC Oaks double. Kieran Ma set a new prize money record across the season, and Ballanipitina's incredible feats went a long way towards helping her Victorian trainer achieve his high watermark. Despite being caught 3 wide in the Everest, Ballanipitina dug deep into her seemingly endless reserves of determination to beat home the country's best sprinters at what was her 55th race start. Her trainer then got her to peak again a fortnight later for her 11th career win in the Russell Balding Stakes, before her swan song came at Flemington 7 days later when 3rd in the Champions Sprint. As the trainer of Winx, Chris Waller is used to seeing equine excellence at close quarters, but even he was running out of superlatives to describe the remarkable feats of Via Sistina last season. Via Sistina's spring campaign was something to behold, culminating in her Cox Plate demolition by a mere 8 lengths. To call her build-up less than ideal might be an understatement, as she galloped riderless around the valley just 4 days out from Australasia's Weight for Age Championship. But her cool, calm and collected trainer took the setback in his stride, and she promptly broke Winx's track record on the big day. The mare still had the temerity and talent to claim the Champion Stakes at Flemington a fortnight later, before returning in the autumn and adding a further 3 Sydney Group 1s to an already glittering CV.
So here we go. Gives me great pleasure to announce the winner of the most outstanding training performance. Matt Laurie, for his deeds with Treasure the Moment. It looks so good, little trophy. I think Mark Zara is offering to ride her into the future. Thank you, Mark. And well done, Matty. What a great thrill. Come closer so everyone at the back can hear you, mate. See, you prepare her to win an Oaks in the spring and then back up to win a Vinery and an Oaks in the autumn. That's hard to do. She's pretty special. When did you first realise how good she was?
Oh, look, I think she won a midweek meeting at Sandown, and she was on the fence, and she was headed, and she kicked back, and I thought, well, you know, that's a pretty tough thing to do, a young horse, and from that point on, we thought we'd set a few decent targets, and here we are.
What was her actual best win amongst all of them? She's had a lazy run of 8 in a row at the moment. What's her best win?
Oh, look, it's hard to single one out, but I really thought her win in Sydney was fantastic because, you know, they really walked in that Oaks, and, you know, she was probably entitled to get beaten, and she picked herself up and got herself out of a pretty sticky situation. So, you know, I think that just sums her up.
Yeah, she's so special. Seems to have a special bond with Kate, that relationship with the horse, and that's just an indication of this has become very much a family business, mate.
Yeah, sure. But, you know, there's a lot of other people behind the scenes, and, you know, we pinch ourselves that we've got such a star filly, you know, a star athlete.
Yeah.
They're hard to come by, and, you know, we're very proud of what she's achieved, and, you know, obviously really looking forward to what's ahead.
Who else would you like to thank, mate, for this great award?
Obviously, I'd like to thank the Yulong team, Mr. Zhang and his family. Sean and April are here tonight, Sam Fairgrave and all the team behind. I mean, you know, it's a massive operation, and, you know, this horse means a lot to them. They bred her, and, you know, she was sort of caught up in the floods early on, so she could very well have not been here. So she does mean a lot. You know, my team at home, there's so many of them. Lee and Byrne and, you know, 2 Izzies, and, you know, there's so many behind the scenes, and you know, they do a lot of hours, and it's only for one thing, it's for the love of the horse, and that's why we're all here. Also to my parents, Michael and Leonie, and my wife Kate, and our 3 boys. So, yeah.
And now Kate's dad, a famous Group 1 trainer, is going to come and join the team. David, that's going to be some fun for you.
Well, I don't know about that.
You're brave. Your father-in-law is going to work with you.
Well, he's taken off on a holiday, so he might offer some advice from afar.
Oh, that's it, is it?
I don't blame him. Get to 70 training horses, you're entitled to a decent holiday. So good luck to him.
When do we see her again, and how is she?
She's really well. She had a nice trial this week, and we're very happy with that. She'll trial again on the 20th, and then she'll kick off over 7.
Congratulations to you and the family, mate. Well done.
Good on you, mate.
There he is, Matty Laurie, most outstanding training performance. Everyone's been very patient, so we come to our final award, which is the Scobie Breezley Medal. The most prestigious honour in Victorian racing, the Scobie Breezley Medal, proudly presented by Pace Development Group. Because there are 4 jockeys on equals 7th. In fact, we'll go all the way there and announce them all. So on equals 7th with 13 votes, D, Curry, Melliman, Brown. In 6th position, Mark Zara with 17. In 5th, Damien Lane with 20. Jamie Mott with 25 votes. Craig Williams with 26. Daniel Stackhouse with 27. And Blake Shin at the halfway mark, just 1 vote in front.
She's bulletproof and Jimmy Star are coming hard. She's bulletproof with Jimmy. Jimmy over the top, has dropped from the sky to win. Jimmy Star, Ethan Brown for Kieran Maher, a magnificent training performance. Miss Aria, 50 metres to go. Nicolini Vito is dropping from the clouds. Photo. Nicolini Vito, Luke Curry for Ben Will and JD Hayes. Jolly Star, a length and a half, pulling clear, a length and 3/4. Jolly Star won the Newmarket. Damien Lane with the big fist pump over the line. The favourite wins. Ray Magnerio's bowing it down. It's a trier, it's a winner. Ray Magnerio, a big winner. Ray Magnerio's nailed it with Jai McNeil. Another Will, 3/4 of a length coming at Mr. Brightside. Mr. Brightside, another Will, got it. Another Will. Another Will. A big salute from jockey Jamie Mallam. Benedetta's trying to wear it down. Schwartz netting the post. Benedetta a length away. Schwartz will do it all. Schwartz, Jamie Mott for John O'Shea and Tom Charlton. But it's all Antino. Blake Shin, take a bow from last to first, has bolted in, demolished them. Antino, 6 lengths. Snitzenova at the 100. Bitter Creek is trying to pick her up, but the filly is packing too many punches. Snitzenova. Dan Stackhouse, what a weekend he's having. Another Will grab by Kamachi. Kamachi just in front. Kamachi wins it. Kamachi, Craig Williams wins the race for the 7th time. Southport Tycoon, Growing Empire is in front, holding on. Southport Tycoon, Mark Zara.
In 10th position with 22 votes, he rode 22 city winners before injury curtailed his season. Congratulations in 10th, Luke Curry. 43 winners in town, 23 votes, Group 1s amongst on board Deny Knowledge and the Might and Power. If only we saw him more often, what a star he is. In 9th, Mark Zara. And 1 vote ahead of Mark is a former Scobie Breezley medalist in Jai McNeil. 4 votes ahead of Jai with a career best season, 39 city wins, and he had this extraordinary Group 1 season. What a star. Ethan Brown. In 6th position, voted number 1 by his fellow jockeys, ice in his veins, 31 votes, Damien Lane. 32 votes, 1 ahead. 2021 Scobie Breezley medalist. We'll never forget the moment on the CF4 Stakes, the brilliant Jamie Mallam. In 4th position, just off the podium, 5-time winner of the Scobie Breezley medal, Craig Williams. Before we continue to our top 3, I'd like to invite 2-time Scobie Breezley medalist Brett Preble to the stage to anoint this year's winner. Big round of applause for Brett Preble. Good on you, Brett. And congratulations to your brilliant young son in Tom. In third place on the podium at Ascoby with 44 votes, Jamie Mott. And 2 votes ahead of Jamie Mott and a career best third in the Metro Premiership, and he is on the podium for the first time, Daniel Stackhouse. And a comprehensive victory, our 2025 Scobie Breesley medalist on 60 votes is Blake Shin. So a 4th win, Blake, 3 in a row. Hard to believe, 20 years since you won your first. This must feel a bit more special from way back 20 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I came here tonight, wasn't really sure what was going to happen because, you know, it can be quite unpredictable, this medal, but it's quite humbling, to be honest.
How important's family been for you? I know you've got some people very close to you here tonight.
Yeah, correct. Look, you're only as good as the people you have around you, and I have a few of them here tonight. And it's important having a great core network around you, and especially around me. I've got my partner, Luce, who's here tonight, my manager, Liam Pryor, he's my right-hand man, some great friends here who help guide me as friends and mentors. And look, they're a big part of this victory and a big part of my life. And look, it's not just what happens on the track, but off the track. And you know, they're moulding me into, you know, who I am and keeping me grounded. And, you know, the victories on the track, it's, you know, it's for them. And, you know, they're sharing this with me and, you know, they're riding with me every time I'm out there.
It's brilliant, mate. Lucy, being a trainer, does that help, being in a relationship with someone who understands the industry like you two do?
Oh, for sure. Look, sometimes when I want to have a sleep in, the alarm goes off at 2:30, so trying to get back to sleep, it's hard. But look, I think we complement each other. You know, I understand her job, she understands mine. You know, we talk about each other's, you know, job, and we can go through things together. And you know, she's got a calming effect on me where I'm quite intense. She's very sort of calm, and I think the last couple of years my riding certainly shows that. And she's a big asset to my life, and you know, I can't wait for the future.
So, some elite athletes have that balance and that fight where they need to zero in. Is your fight actually to relax because you are so intent on what you want to achieve? How do you get this work-life balance right?
Look, it is difficult. A friend that's not here tonight, but I think he'll be watching, he's named Peter Johnson. He says to me the hardest thing is to slow me down, not push me along. But that's my nature, and that's why I think loose is very important. But look, I've been like that ever since I was a young kid. I've got that drive to want to succeed and keep pushing every day. It's very hard to take the foot off the accelerator, but I'm still trying to find ways to do that. But you know what? It's just the love for the job. I love the horses. I love what I do, and you know, I've been doing it since I was a little kid, and I'm 37 years old, and I've still got the same desire. So I don't think it's going to stop.
I think you're 30. Yeah, beautiful. Mate, I think you're 37 years young, but you would have ridden against Brett Prebble. You received the medal off him. You're riding against his son now. There are moments where you pinch yourself and think, by gee, the jockey's room's changed a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I've got a lot of vivid memories of Brett when he was in Hong Kong. He's just incredible rider, absolute top-class jockey, big race rider, and you know, I remember when he went to Singapore, winning the big races and all around the world, and he's got that killer instinct, and it's great to see Tom forging his own career. And you know, we've got a great young group of riders, and we've got a great group of riders at the top echelon, and you know, they inspire me to keep raising the bar. And you know, that's why I work so hard, to be honest, because we've got plenty of riders that work just as hard, and you know, I just got to keep trying to turn up and raise the bar from my standard. So look, Melbourne racing's in a great place in the jockeys level. I think, you know, Melbourne's a great place, and you know, I thank my fellow riders because you know, they've pushed me to the absolute limits, and you know, hopefully we can you know, keep going.
Yeah, we love that you chose Melbourne to come back to Melbourne after you came back from Hong Kong. Anyone else that you've missed out that you'd like to thank for this great achievement?
Look, I've touched on my team. Also, like Liam Pryor, like I said, he's my right-hand man. I think the trainers understand the job that he has to do. He's a workhorse. He gets me. He knows that, you know, I'm putting in just as much as him, but he's there working hard, trying to find the horses to get on. And look, he hasn't got an easy role, but thanks to him, we've been able to achieve this. I appreciate all the trainers and owners, for that matter, who, you know, want to support me. You know, I want to also thank my family, my friends, my fellow riders, and just the people behind the scenes who make the industry great. I know it's a big industry. It's a great community. I love the sport we're in, and you know, I'm here accepting this award, but it doesn't go unnoticed that a lot of people behind the scenes that aren't getting recognised, but certainly I recognise the job that you do. So thank you very much. Cheers.
Blake, keep being a great ambassador for our sport. Ladies and gentlemen, Blake Shin, 4th Scobie Breasley medal, 3 in a row. Wow, so that brings to an end an exceptional awards, and we've got so much to be proud of in this industry with the cavalcade of stars we have. Please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for all our award winners tonight. Also, a huge thank you to our presenting partner, Pace Development Group. Thank you to Country Racing Victoria, Evans and Partners, Gallagher Bassett Australia and Maddox. Thanks for those at home watching us on the live stream. We're about to close the live stream because we're going to turn this into a big party. DJ Kitty Cat's going to be there, the Yuri percussion, and then Ben Allen's going to entertain us as well. Enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great night.